welcome to Whose Line Is It Anyway, the improvisation show which relies entirely upon the skill and ability of the performers, which does mean we could be in some trouble tonight, but we feature from London, England, a man whose many and varied talents must one day be discovered, Stephen Frost. And then from various bits of North America and North Britain, a man of awesome number of passports, Colin Mockery, plus an all-American comedian, actor, TV presenter and singer, the lovely Brad Sherwood, and finally, for his 900th consecutive appearance on this show, the comedian, actor and the producer's brother, Ryan Stiles. Those are the contestants. Now let's start with a game for all four contestants called Questions Only. In fact, we'll start with Stephen and Brad in the middle. They have to improvise a scene speaking only in questions, and I'll buzz and pull them out. If they should stop asking questions, they'll be replaced by the improviser behind them. So, Stephen and Brad, you're on a stag night. That's the scene. If you're only asking questions, take it away.
Do you want a drink?
What do you got?
What do you like?
Do you have vodka?
Do you get pissed easily?
What time does the stripper get here?
Do you fancy a kebab?
You want to dance?
Are you a puff?
Well, a simple question. They're just gibberish.
Am I late for the entertainment?
Aren't you the entertainment?
Have you ever seen a man juggle live bunnies naked before?
Is this my chance?
Is this the best thing you're ever about to see?
What's with the bowling balls?
You mean the green one?
Is that what that is?
Have you got the money to pay me?
Will you accept £1?
What is that in American?
What?
One quid.
Did you order some bunnies?
How many have you got there?
Is 10 too many?
Didn't you hear the order I placed?
You placed an order?
If I didn't, why are you here?
Is it wrong that I'm here?
Can we start all over?
Why don't you start? Why? No.
What do you do with the bunnies exactly?
Who's getting married?
Didn't you call me a poofta earlier?
You sure that was me?
Do you have a twin brother?
Yeah, I do.
Are you nervous?
Should I be nervous?
Didn't you hear the 5-minute call?
Aren't you his twin?
Why are you asking?
Have you heard of the FBI?
Are you going to put me in handcuffs?
Would you like to?
Do you have something smaller?
Would you like some oil to rub down with?
What kind of an FBI agent are you?
Okay, see you in there. Thank you very much. All right. That was either brilliant or awful, I don't know. I'll give you 1,000,000 points just in case. As we go on to a game called Sound Effects, this is for Colin and Ryan. Ryan takes this microphone and provides the sound effects for Colin as he acts out an everyday activity. What shall that be, Colin? I'll tell you if you don't mind. You're on a submarine about to submerge, which would be every day if you happen to be a submariner. So, on a submarine about to submerge, with sound by Ryan, take it away.
Bing, 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 bing.
melting pot there. Well done. All right, that was a bit of fun, or at least it ought to have been, as I get 14 points each, and we go on to a game called Let's Make a Date. This is for Brad Sherwood, who will pretend to be appearing on a tacky TV show, which shouldn't be too difficult tonight, but one of those dating programs, and he has to pick out one of the other three as a possible date. But the others have each been given a strange character to portray, and Brad, in addition to making his choice, has to decide what character has been given to each of the other performers. We know what it is because it'll be written up on the screen, so take it away, Brad.
Bachelor number 1. What is the most romantic thing you've ever done for a lady?
It's, well, changed the engine in a Ford Capri. That was fantastic. Fancy a pint?
How romantic.
Yeah.
Bachelor number 2. Describe a fantasy date for you and me.
A fantasy date. Let's see. Would that be a date where there wouldn't be any pantyhose hanging in the bathroom, where someone could walk into it in the middle of the night and think of some big spider web and scream? Maybe that would be a fantasy. Maybe cleaning up after yourself every once in a while would be a fantasy.
I think Bachelor 2 wasn't held enough as a child. Bachelor number 3.
What?
Woo me! Woo me!
Woo you? Woo you? You gotta get me out of here, man. Just pick me and get me out of here. I gotta breathe fresh air. You know what I'm saying? I gotta see her again. I gotta get out of here. You gotta smoke?
I don't smoke. Bachelor number 1. What is your idea of true love?
My idea of true love is loving them so much, I'd have them shot.
Again, how romantic. Bachelor number 2, at the risk of offending you, because you're a bastard. How would you propose to me?
How would I propose? Well, let me think. I'd clear the filth on my floor of the flat, bend down, then hope you could talk in a lower register because it's burning my ears.
Do go on, you sound just like Bianca.
Bachelor number 3.
Yeah.
Same question.
What was it?
I don't remember.
I can't remember anything. Have you heard from the governor? I'd make you carve you a ring out of soap, and then we'd honeymoon in a tunnel. Just get me out of here. Slip something in a cake, will you?
Come on, Brad, some of these
I
must be
can't
getting...
sleep on my stomach anymore. Get me the hell out of here.
Well, Bachelor number 1
Yes.
is an assassin or a car mechanic.
Yeah, he's a member of the cast of EastEnders, so that's close enough.
Same
Half
thing.
points for that.
Bachelor number 2 is a very bitter woman hater. Possibly Richard Dreyfuss from The Goodbye Girl.
Possibly your flatmate, yes, so you're nearly there with that
Oh,
one.
close. And Ryan is prisoner of war, maybe.
Prisoner, stir-crazy prisoner, well done. Well, you got there. I think there's some very good performances there. How Brad Show was supposed to know the plot of EastEnders, having just arrived at the weekend, I don't know. So let's do a game called Remember That Song. This is for Colin, Ryan and Brad. So Colin will play a barman and the other two will be people coming to the bar. And they'll be remembering songs that each other sang and inviting them to sing it. This will be done with the assistance of Richard Branch at the piano. Okay, so Colin, could you just set up the scene with a bit of barroom work? Oh, fantastic. As though we were taken there. Okay, some strange characters may come in any moment now.
Hi!
Brad?
Yes!
My God, what's it been, 10 years?
Colin, it's been at least 10 years.
How are you doing?
Oh, so good.
I remember your drink, I bet. Every bit of liquor and a little bit of juice.
That's right, it's called a compendium.
Yes. So what you doing now?
Well, I just got out of prison.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, isn't that ironic the way, well, 10 years ago when you used to sing those happy-go-lucky songs about free and running around.
Oh, yes.
Hey, do me a favor, sing it for me.
Oh, well, I had most of my larynx removed in prison, but...
Oh, come on.
Oh, I'll try. I like running wild and free all through the park. Later on, I take my clothes off after it gets dark. I chase old ladies round the tree and into the bush. I say, hey lady, how about you giving me a shove, and I'll give you a push.
So what are you in prison for?
Well, that very thing.
Can I have a beer, please?
Carlos.
It's not Carlos anymore. It's Carlita.
I thought you changed. I thought it was just your nose.
Do you mind?
Sure.
Oh, man. Those are great. Want to go to the park later?
Oh, I don't know if that'd
Man, so you became a woman. Well, you were a great opera singer when you were a man.
be right. Yes, I was. I still dabble a little.
Oh, I'd love for you to dabble for me. Would you sing that song that brought down the Met?
Is there nowhere I can go to hide? How do I bring out this woman inside? I have to make a choice. Thinking about it makes me moist. My friends tell me, don't worry, put those days behind you. I'm quite different now. They took away my penis and gave me a vagina.
Thank you. Okay, well, let's take a sip. Bye. First off, what was it? Yes, sir. The points are terrifically exciting, and I'll tell you them later as we go to press conference. And this game is going to feature Stephen Frost. He's going to be a VIP taking a press conference. All the others are journalists firing questions at him. And the slight difficulty that he's labouring under is that he doesn't know who or what he is. And he has to work that out simply from what questions are asked of him and the responses he's forced into giving. And if he can guess who it is, well, so much the better, really. Where you go, journalists.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Well, I'm glad to be here. Yes, you. No, him.
Any idea which one's responsible for this?
Well, I have my theories, of course, and I've also had a few insiders working on it, but I think it's the third one.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Didn't you expect this to happen, considering your living situation?
Well, it was inevitable under certain circumstances, but it did take me by surprise.
I just can't believe it myself. I'm shocked. I'm totally shocked. What happened exactly? What was the mood when it first happened?
Well, when it first happened, I was happy, but now I'm sad. Yes.
At any time, did he whistle?
Yes, just before he said goodbye. Yes.
More a comment than a question. I want to say you look great. This must be a real fairy tale for you.
It is. I feel great, and yes, it is a dream come true.
Okay, Stephen, have you got any idea who you are and what you're
Well,
doing?
fairy tale, whistle, giant, beanstalk.
Jack and the Giant Beanstalk? No, you're not. You're Snow White announcing you're pregnant, so there you go.
I see.
So well done, you were so close as to be. I had a funny feeling, however, you did mention the word happy at one point. I thought you were getting there, but no. As we go on to narrate, Colin Ryan will approach the carpets, please, and they have to do a scene of meeting on a sleeper train, in which they narrate for each other. Generally, we have a bit of music to help the atmosphere of this along. Where you go?
He was lying on the bunk like a tall giraffe that had just been pulled down by a lion hungering for a big giraffe. Mind if I take the bunk underneath you?
No, go ahead. I knew what was on his mind. I didn't like it very much. But if I had a choice, I'd rather he be in the bunk below me than the bunk above me.
He couldn't realize the secret I was carrying within my heart. Who could? It was a secret too big to reveal to anyone, except... Do you mind if I give you a pie?
I hope it's apple. That's my favorite. I'd never had pie before, but it sounded like an intriguing food. I had something for him, but first I wanted to see how much I liked his pie. Looks like a fluffy pastry, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's fluffy pastry. He didn't realize the pie I gave him was made totally out of some cardboard and pictures of apples. I'm a traveling practical joker. That's my line of work. I enjoy it.
The pie was good. It was damn good. Say, what say you give me the recipe for this pie?
The guy was as tall as a pyramid and twice as thick. He had eaten enough paper to start a paper airplane garage in his stomach. But now he wanted the recipe. What gave, I wondered? I was going to find out. That's one of my best jokes. The picture of the apple pie, and you're eating it. What gives, mister?
Every time I spoke to him, he just walked away. I was hoping he wasn't going to do it this time.
I don't think so. I think we've... that was so good I don't know how to score that. Perhaps I'll use this biro. Oh, that'll do it. Okay, let's do a game now called Party Quirks. And this is going to feature Stephen Frost as the host of the party. All the others are guests of the party, and each of the guests has been allocated a strange way of behaving, a quirk. Stephen has to find out what the others have been given simply by working out what's going on in the improvisation which follows. Okay, I see Stephen's ready already for the party. I'll make doorbell noises to indicate that a doorbell noise is being made. And, right, I suppose the records are on. There's music playing, food, drink. Oh, okay.
Hi!
Steve, how are you?
Would you like some food, Huggy?
Yeah, a little hungry.
Long memory you've got.
Hey, I know, right? Okay.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine. You want what? You don't want a drink, right? Yeah. Get it. Yeah, I'm good. Come in, it's going to be quick. Come in, no, come in. It's really kicking, everything's starting here now. It's a dinosaur, raptor. It's a lizard.
Could I help myself to some punch?
Yes, that would be you've done some assault course. You're scared of heights.
Right up in the air.
You're a skydiver.
What's the arm? What's taking you? What's the end? Come on.
You're on top of the. You're on top of the high building.
For goodness sake, well done.
Would you just try on this slipper for a moment? See if it fits in a...
You're half man, half beast. You've got constipation. It's chicken tonight. We're having chicken tonight.
Okay, I'm free. You haven't got that one. He's a frog turning for Fritz. I can't fault you there, Stephen. He was supposed to be a frog turning to Prince, but he got stuck in a Kentucky Fried Chicken. We go into a game called Hoedown. This is a game for everybody, and they'll all be making up a song on the spot of the form of Hoedown with the assistance of Richard Ranch at the piano. And can you do a Hoedown about your worst nightmare? Which might even be a Hoedown, I suppose. But anyway, do a Hoedown about your worst nightmares, and take it away, Stephen.
When I go to sleep, I have nightmares all the time. I have this weird dream, I'm covered in lime, and a giant licks me really, really hard. And by the time he's finished, I've turned to a lump of lard.
I have lots of nightmares and I try to be brave. I'm covered in Vaseline with my mom in a cave. Then in the morning I wake up from a chance, and in there in my bed is Colin in my pants.
Every night I go to sleep each night. And when I have a horrible dream, it gives me quite a fright. I'm at a carnival and that big cotton candy I won, I eat it, when I wake up I find my pillow's gone.
When I go to sleep at night, you know my biggest fear, that walking around my room is some sort of creature.
Let me start over.
When I go to sleep, I'm so afraid of the dark. Then one night I turned on the lights just for a lark. Ah, right before me is a really ugly creature.
Then I realized that I'm looking in the mirror.
Well, because of the excellent hoedown and other games, or possibly despite it, the winner this week is Stephen Frost. So well done, Stephen. And he has to read the credits in the style of my choosing. He's the first man to Mars, and he's filing a report from that planet saying there's nothing there, not realizing that the other three are aliens behind him, making funny gestures to the camera. Anyway, that should make sense. Just remains me to thank Stephen Frost, Colin Mockery, Brad Sherwood, Brian Stiles, Richard Francis, the pianist, me, Clive Allison, saying good night. Good night.
It's absolutely desolate up here. It's red, it's cold. There's nothing up here. It looks like a complete Richard Branch up here. Absolutely empty and vacant. And you can tell Michael Madison, yes, there used to be water on Mars, but I don't think there's any here now. And you can tell Paul Wilson, as far as I'm concerned, there is no life on Mars. There is nothing here that might be able to set the Whitby, and there isn't. And Denise O'Donoghue, I must thank her for letting me on this planet.
Welcome to Whose Line Is It Anyway, the improvisation show which relies entirely upon the skill and ability of the performers, which does mean we could be in some trouble tonight, but we feature from London, England, a man whose many and varied talents must one day be discovered, Stephen Frost. And then from various bits of North America and North Britain, a man of awesome number of passports, Colin Mockery, plus an all-American comedian, actor, TV presenter and singer, the lovely Brad Sherwood, and finally for his 900th consecutive appearance on this show, the comedian, actor and the producer's brother, Brian Stiles. The contestants, let's start with a game for all four contestants called Questions Only. In fact, we'll start with Stephen and Brad in the middle. They have to improvise a scene speaking only in questions, and I'll buzz and pull them out. If they should stop asking questions, they'll be replaced by the improviser behind them. So, Stephen and Brad, you're on a stag night. That's the scene. If you're only asking questions, take it away.
Do you want a drink?
What do you got?
What do you like?
Do you have vodka?
Do you get pissed easily?
What time's the stripper get here?
Do you fancy a kebab?
You want to dance?
You're a puff.